And I'm live. Hello, everyone. I am Kamitra, a business coach who helps people from around the globe to start, set up, and scale their own online business. Okay. And as promised, I am here because for today and the next 9 weeks, I want to share with you something that I experienced since I started my business journey. And that's things that people tell themselves and in the end, they miss out on these massive opportunities like this one. Like taking back your power, thinking bigger, starting an online business, and putting yourself in control to give yourself the life that you really, really want, to give yourself and your family the life that you deserve. Right. So today, as day one out of this 10 session episode, I am going to talk about, are you missing out of an opportunity because you tell yourself that I'm too busy, or I don't have enough time to add yet another thing on my plate? How many of you say that so easily, where, oh, I'm too busy, so fine, that's not for me, right? You automatically shut that opportunity out before even hearing anything about it because you identify with just being too busy, or the idea of just adding something on just doesn't sit well with you, right? You just get tired hearing about it. Right? Now, the truth is, I get it, right? Adding when you already feel stressed and busy, adding on something can really make you feel overwhelmed automatically, right? That's fair. But I want you to stop and consider this, right? How many times in your life up to today you have actually added something on to your plate? It could be where you were in the corporate world, and let's say, for instance, somebody went on maternity leave and you had to do extra duties, or you just had to pick up the slack for somebody who wasn't doing their work. It could be where you decided to have a family and add a baby in. It could be something like doing a course for school, something, right? How many times in your life have you actually done this? I want you to recognize that every single time you made the choice to do something like this, or you felt like you had to, then you got through it, right? Whatever it was, that task was accomplished. In the case of starting a family or having a baby, it was a lifestyle change, right? It wasn't something short term, it would have been long term. But you manage every day to make it work. Now, do you actually manage in a way that you want, or you really, really feel comfortable and good about? Maybe not, right? But at the end of the day, you've gotten here and you've made it work somehow, right? Now, the bigger question that you have to ask yourself is that thing that I am adding on actually worth it? Is it really going to change my life? Right? Now, if it is, then you're not too busy. Believe me, you're not too busy, and you will find a way to put that into your busy, busy schedule to make it work, because the end result is going to change your life, right? Anyone who decides to have a family, and I don't have a baby as yet, but I know this wanting to have one, anyone who decides this knows that it's a lifetime commitment and a lifetime change, and you're going to end up with so many sleepless nights and so many different things. And as that baby grows up, you're going to be adding on different things, especially when they become teenagers and they come home and say, I want to play football. All of a sudden, you have to have the time to go and drop them and pick them up and do different things, or organize somebody to do it, right? And that's a lifestyle change that you're committing to, but it's worth it, right? And somehow you make it work. Now, for example, for me, right, in the corporate world, quite a while back, I decided that I wanted to do my master's, but I was working 7 to 5 every day, and this master's was 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock or something like that, right? Every Tuesday and Thursday, which means, first of all, I had to ask for time off from my boss, which I hated because it meant that I kind of owed them something, right? But I wanted my master's because at that time I thought that it would either give me a raise in that same company, or if I ever choose to leave, it would be something better under my belt to get a higher position, a bigger salary, whatever, right? So I fought for 2 years because it was a struggle to keep up with my workload and to do this new masters, to add something to my plate. But I did it week after week because I knew what the bigger picture was and what I wanted from it, right? So that is why I stayed with it, because it was worth it to me. Now, I ended up failing, of course, because it was so stressful and I wasn't able to do it. and I had to stay 3 years, but I didn't let that set me back. So I added on an additional year to end up with this master's under my belt. Now, in the end, I did not end up getting a raise from my company, and a few years later, I left and I came here and I started my online business. And while I was looking for a new job, somewhere along the line, I decided that this was what I wanted to do full time for the rest of my life. So I walked away from the corporate world. So I didn't even see the benefits of having a master's under my belt anymore, right? I still have it and it's there valid, but it's not going to do anything for me. Now, what's important is why I started it. I looked at what it could give me and I made it work no matter how long it took. I added on 1 extra year because I wanted this thing so badly. And that's exactly the same thing with starting an online business. It can be daunting because at the end of the day, you're responsible, it's yours. And probably it's something new, so you probably don't even know about it. But by starting an online business, it now gives you power and control, which is exactly what you want. It gives you a chance to build a life that you are working so hard to, and you're just going around in circles in the corporate world, and you can't do it, right? You may be able to pay your bills, you might be able to go on a vacation or two, but it's not giving you the life that you actually want. And I get that feeling, I understand that fully, right? So one of the beautiful things about this online business model is it's a lot of automation, and that means we do 90% of the things for you. Now, does that mean we do 90% of the work for you? No. What it means for the 10% that you have to do, we now give you a way to focus 100% of your efforts on that 10% to grow your business, right? So we take the pressure off, which is why it's perfect for somebody who says that they're busy and for somebody who actually has so many things on their plates already, because we do the bulk here and you have to focus on this. And the other thing about this particular online business is it's your schedule. So there are no deadlines. I am not going to set any deadlines for you. If you want to set a deadline because you that goal-oriented driven person, then that's great. That's fine, right? But the thing is, it works within your timing. And when you join us to just see what the possibilities are, if the possibilities are worth it, then trust me, you are not too busy to do this. And trust me, by adding something else onto your plate, isn't going to limit you. In fact, it's going to actually make you more excited, because probably for the first time or first time in a long time, you're going to see possibilities that you never thought you could have gotten, right? So we offer a free workshop for this same purpose, to give you a feel of what it is like to be a business owner and some of the possibilities that you can benefit from by being a business owner yourself, right? So take that opportunity, see what the possibilities are, and look back at all of the times where you said you were too busy, but there was something that you wanted and you made the time in your life to get it. And this is the exact same thing, right? So I'm going to leave you there today, and I'm going to invite you every Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. We go live with a free workshop about this business, and you will learn exactly what it takes to start and set up your business, and how we are here to help you to transition from the corporate world life into being an entrepreneur, right? A full-time entrepreneur, if that's what you actually desire and wish, right? So just plug your name in into head on to my website, commitraramsar.com, or head up to the top of my Facebook page and click the link, and you'll be able to register your name. If you want to see the workshop tonight because you feel like, yes, I want to change my life and I'm ready to do that, then you can watch a replay as soon as you register your name into my website, right? So until then, I will see you next time, where we will discuss the second topic of what people tell themselves to miss out on amazing opportunities. And this is an amazing opportunity. So until then, take care.